I guess we're at the point in our society where we just don't have time to crumble our own feta cheese. So Jack's here, and he's going to tell us whether this convenient product comes at a cost.
This is what it's now gone down to. Someone else has already crumbled the cheese for you.
I'm just going to say doing this, which everybody does these days, is a lot like crumbling feta. So if you have time to do this, you have time to crumble feta.
These are all, somebody crumbled them. Whether we did it or the manufacturer, I'm beginning already to tell you that one of these is actually our favorite block of feta that we crumbled ourselves. Interesting thing here is, first of all of the crumbled cheeses are domestically produced. They don't do this in Greece. They make you buy, evidently, the whole block. What that means is that the domestic cheeses are made with cow's milk. Our favorite feta cheese that's imported from Greece is made with sheep's milk. So it's like night and day. Sheep's milk is barnyardy, gamey. Cow's milk is delicious, funky, but they're different from each other. So that's the first thing. Crumble size varied. And the reason why crumble size matters is because all of the crumbled cheeses, like all of the pre-shredded cheeses, have cellulose. It's like an anti-caking agent. And if they're little teeny crumbles, they have a lot of cellulose and they seem really dry. And they don't melt very well. They just aren't that nice. And so bigger crumbles tend to be a little bit moister and not quite as dry. So anything that you're liking or not liking?
I'm not liking this one.
Okay.
It's actually tough. It's really weird. It's like fibrous. I'm not a big fan of that one.
Okay.
Not sure what that is, but pretty sure it's a picture of cheese and not actually cheese.
Yeah, fibrous is not an adjective that you would want with pretty much any cheese.
Yes, if you opened up the walls of my house, I bet you'd find that inside. It's a little bit like insulation.
All right, well, duly noted, I will not open up the walls in your house.
Good policy. This one's incredibly salty, and I actually might really appreciate that in a mixture of a bunch of other things. I like the tang it has, too.
Okay.
So I'd say that's my favorite, that's my second, and that can go all the way over there.
Let's start with your favorite. So, you're a natural girl. You like the real deal. This is our favorite imported block feta, made with sheep's milk. You said tang.
Yeah, it has some tang.
It has more flavor. It's a strong feta.
Sure. This was like a ghost of feta. It wasn't bad, but it didn't have as much flavor as that.
Yeah, so that's the favorite of the crumbled.
Okay.
So this was the top-rated choice, Thenos. The studio audience, actually, this was their favorite of the 3 samples.
Really?
It was close, but more people in the audience favored that as opposed to the sheep's milk feta.
I wonder if it's because eaten on its own, it was more balanced. It didn't have as much of that assertiveness.
Yeah, it's not a nibbling cheese feta, especially with your fingers like this.
No, it's not.
And this last one, which is
I'll put it all the way over here.
Yeah, this was Treasure Cave. It's not recommended. It just was so dry. It just felt like all the moisture was gone from the cheese. It was, I thought, tough.
Yeah,
rather
tough.
than fibrous, but
Right.
it was not a tender cheese, and it didn't really get better in the other applications, so it was not recommended.
Well, there you go. Pre-crumbled feta cheese does not have to come at the cost of flavor. Our winner is Thenos crumbled feta cheese, and it's $4 for 4 ounces. That's easy to remember. Thanks for watching Cook's Country from America's Test Kitchen. So what'd you think?
Leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or just say hi.
Now you can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
Alligator.